the lads have been out on the track in the last couple of minutes, warming up, and they've been all hauled back in for this presentation to the crowd. Italy in lane 1. Davide Ray will lead them off. Assetti, Lopez and Scotti completing their team. Davide Ray ran well in the individual event. So Italy on the inside, they finished 7th in the Olympic Games. It's a strong team, very strong team. Bronze medalists at the recent World Championships in Eugene, Oregon, 4th in the Olympic Games. 2 of the Borleys are in the Belgian team, Kevin and Dylan. Alex Doom and Julian Votrin, the other 2 runners, they're going to be serious contenders. So are the Dutch silver medalists in Tokyo. They've worked out their routine. Limov and Bonavastia on the second leg for the Dutch. You'd never have done anything like that, David, would you?
No.
A more modest wave to the crowd from the Spaniards. Iñaki Cañal, Lucas Bua, Oscar Husillos, who's got a medal experience at European level, and Samuel Garcia. Czech Republic, Pavel Maslak making a part of their team, although he's not wearing the arm protectors tonight. France. Gilles Biron, Luc Rebaud, Théo Andon, and Thomas Jordier bringing them home in the last leg. Jordier had been running in earlier legs for them previously when they were in the Olympics and were semi-finals. Big cheer for the German team, of course. Schlegel, Schneider, Cook, and Sanders. 11th in the recent World Championships. And the last team to be introduced, the British team, Matthew Hudson-Smith, Charlie Dobson, who's been pretty sensational at these championships, Lewis Davey, another youngster, just 21 years of age, and Alex Haydock-Wilson. But the Brits they're always amongst the medals in these relays, aren't they?
Dobson, we saw Dobson earlier in the 200 meters.
Yeah.
And it was Ewan Thomas, was it, that said that he
he'll break his 400 record, 25 years old, that record, so. And Dobson is running the second leg, so nice to have your gold medalist from the individual event, Matthew Hudson-Smith, to lead you off and give you a good start.
Yeah, it shows the depth in the British team. They have and they have such tradition over 4x400 over the European Championships.
So there is the Czech Republic. Spain inside them. Bronze medalists 4 years ago in Berlin, the Spaniards. Netherlands, always competitive. They ran a national record in the Olympics when they got that silver medal. Belgium, very likely contenders as well. Italy, Davide Ray leading off for them. So it's the 4x400 meters final.
It's a great race because you've guys at 200 meters like Dobson moving up to 4, and even 800 meter guys moving down to 4. So it's a meeting of the waters.
Yeah. Potential to be a really competitive race, this. So Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, Spain, Czech Republic, France, Germany, and Great Britain. You can expect the home crowd to raise the roof here in the Olympic Stadium. You can see there's still a bit of dampness on the track from the earlier rain as they're away in this 4x400 meters final. Fairly even break, although Matthew Hudson-Smith is driving down that far straight, as you'd expect from the gold medalists from the individual events. Also going well, the Czech Republic in lane 5. They're up on France at the moment in the shape of Matej Kirsik. Hudson-Smith driving down the home straight, looking to pass the baton to Charlie Dobson. The Germans caught now by France in lane 6. Hudson-Smith to Dobson, and it is Britain who are away.
Britain and Belgium, it looks as if as the stagger unwinds, Dobson, as he comes into the back straight, they break inside. So Britain and Belgium
Gradually coming across the track, Charlie Dobson. Second leg for Belgium, Julien Vautrin. So it's Britain, Belgium, France there as well. Netherlands, you can expect the Netherlands to make a charge early. Marvin Bonabasia looking to try and work his way into third place, but he's been well held off, and that's really good second leg by Prévost. France is just running out of legs now. It's still Britain though. Lewis Davy, the 21-year-old, has a bit of space now between himself and Belgium. Third leg for the Belgians is Kevin Borley. He didn't finish in the 400 metres, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. It's a big lead for the Brits now.
Yeah, a bit of contact between the Dutch and the Czech Republic as they handed over the baton. We'll look at that later, possibly.
There's always a bit of argy-bargy in a 4x4, though, isn't there, in that kind of situation? They are reeling in Davy. Did he go off a little bit too hard? Let's see. The Spaniards have pushed themselves into contention here. They're currently fourth, but Davy still leads for Britain. France second, Belgium third, as they really battle down this home straight. This is going to, I said it was going to be competitive. I think this is going to be really good, as Alex Haydock-Wilson takes it on for Britain. There's three in with a really good chance here. For France is Jordier, who's been in great form. Belgium still there, and Spain not without a chance. A lot of work for the Netherlands to do. Ramsey Angela with a gap between himself and the Spaniards in fourth place, but Haydock-Wilson it is who leads for Britain. Jordier in second for France. For Belgium, it's Dylan Borley, and for Spain, it's Samuel Garcia. Still Haydock-Wilson holding them off, but it's gonna be a big test for him as Belgium fight their way. It's France actually, Jordier, and Belgium coming up on the outside. Can Haydock-Wilson hold on? He can. It's going to be gold for Britain. It's silver for Belgium and bronze for France. Spain run out of it in the end. What a performance that was from Alex Haydock-Wilson to hold off some very fast finishing Belgians and French. It's gold for Britain. 2:59.35, so a sub 3-minute relay for the Brits, and Belgium 2:59.49. France will take the bronze, 2:59.64, and Spain just out of it. But what a good race that turned out to be.
Haydock-Wilson, he was being stalked and tracked all for the final lap, and I thought Jordier was actually going to come up. He was a perfect pacer, but he had the strength just to see it through, and when you expected him to die in the final 50 or 60 meters, he just held his composure and drove on. Sub 3 minutes is the benchmark to quality running.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the Spaniards there, 3 minutes flat, national record, but really well out of the medals in the end. That's a great performance. Dobson again, you know, did very well.
Hudson Smith, when you have him leading off, you know, so they've got quality and depth, and they can shoehorn in fresh legs into the final to make the difference, and that's something we'll speak about in the Irish team coming up, but that's what's crucial. Having a big squad that you can put in fresh legs makes a huge difference in the relays.
Great composure from Haydock-Wilson to hold off Jordier, and also Dylan Borley, who was bearing down in the home straight, but he showed good strength. Haydock-Wilson, we did see him perform well as well in the individual event earlier on in the week. Dobson there, remember his name, he's going to be a star. And a good run by Lewis Davy on the third leg, you know. Yeah,
he did. He sort of tied up with about 50 or 60 metres to go, but here was a bit of the argy-bargy that I picked out on live action. Watch here.
Yeah, the Czech Republic and the Netherlands getting involved. In the end, neither of them in the medal shake-up. Haydock-Wilson safely taking it on. And he was given a good lead.
But Jordier was there stalking him,
neck. And, you know, you've Borley coming through as well. Striding towards the line there, Haydock-Wilson. And another gold medal for Great Britain at these European Championships. As you say, their strength and depth is just magic, you know. So gold for Great Britain, silver for Belgium, bronze for France. That's the 1, 2, 3 in the men's 4x400 metres. We're going to be back with the women's 4x4 and the Irish team in just a moment.